you will never surpass your goals. It's an interesting concept that I was looking at lately when I was actually writing out my personal and my career and my business goals for the next 6, 12, and 36 months. And the interesting thing that I found is when you look at your goals, and I've seen it in a lot of entrepreneurs, and actually Dan Pena, who I mentioned in some of the previous videos, mentions that very strongly, that you will never surpass your goals. So if you want to earn specifically for your career goals or financial goals, so if you put down, 100,000 euros a year of revenue, you will never surpass that. If you put that and you focus just on that. If you put 10 million euros of yearly revenue, you will go as far as the 10 mil, and that'll be it. If you put down 100 million, a billion, whatever you put down is, from what Dan Pena is saying, is the maximum level that you'll ever reach. So if it takes you 10 years to get to 100 million euros in revenue, that's as far as you're going to take it. So it's really important to put down the goals that you feel serious about. But on the other hand, I was really interested in what happened in my head when I was writing mine down. And I was just writing these numbers out, not really thinking about too much about them. Why do I need this amount of cash? But I was writing those out, and it was interesting for me to think about this perspective when I was putting them down, and it was, is this my ego being too crazy, or is this actually limiting myself by putting this number down? And maybe it should be 10 times bigger, maybe it should be 100 times bigger. And when you look at this from this perspective, that if you put something down, that you'll never be able to surpass it because that's what you've put down, and this is the car you're going to drive, this is the apartment you're going to have, this is the amount of money you're going to be generating on a yearly basis. That's a pretty interesting concept to look at and think about when you're actually putting the goals down. So I would recommend you to have give it a shot and let me know what you think. That'd be really interesting for me to know. So I hope you will surpass your goals. I'm constantly thinking about mine. I'm writing them down, and I look at them every day now, and it really helps with keeping ourselves on the right track. So I hope you do. I'll see you around.